Good morning, comic fans. With the Comic Pusher, the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, November the 9th, the second of 5 new comic book days in November. I love months with 5 new comic book days. How could you not? How could you not love a month that has 5 new comic book days? And we have comic books this week. Oh my gosh. The stacks of comics this week are reaching mighty and tall. We have 13 inches of comics this week. Oh, wow. That is huge. And that's not counting a very thick stack of variant covers to go over today, some trade paperbacks and graphic novels, and some other things that we're going to go over with you today. Thank you so much for those of you who have joined us already or who will be joining us in the future. Thank you so much for joining us. One of the things I wanted to show you before we get any farther along is this Gymongous Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla versus Kong, 10-inch pop vinyl. How cool is that? So we just got this one in. It kind of matches the other one over there. They look like they're battling. It's Godzilla and the Kong Funko Pops, 10-inch size. We just got this one back in stock. So there we go. We have that for you today. Also, we have some great trade paperbacks, variants, and a whole slew of comic books. Before we get into all of that, I like to promote our local artists. If you're a local artist or writer, if you've written a book or a comic book or a collection of short stories, if you have an artist, if you're an artist and you have your own website to promote your artwork, contact us. Let us know because we would like to promote our local artists and writers. And today I have a local. Sometimes our local artists and writers are our personal friends or our personal family. Today it just happens to be one of my family. My daughter, who has an amazing talent for art and many different styles, and some of her stuff is really bizarre and out there, and other stuff is just amazingly cool, and it's something for everyone, I think, that she has in her repertoire. But I wanted to show you her new offerings on Redbubble. If you've never heard of Redbubble, they have all kinds of different stuff that the art can be put on. But let me show you. This is her page. She is DCVDA. That's disturbing content. That's what the DC stands for there. So if you can, I have a link over there in the sidebar if you want to go ahead and click on that and have a look at the stuff that she has to offer. Do bookmark it and check out some of the stuff. She's adding new stuff all the time. So definitely go and check it out. Some of it is very mature, so not for children, but have a go look and see what's what. Also, speaking of my personal family, our daughter Victoria is expecting with Scarlet Rose is going to be her name. Her baby will be coming in January. I put a link. Don't feel obligated you have to do anything, but we're trying to give her the very best start in life as she possibly can. And so, of course, Victoria has a registry. It's on Amazon if you want to go have a look at that. And good morning, Joe, Dad of 3. Good to see you. BX Dad of 3. We were just talking about this link to my daughter who's expecting. She has a registry for the baby registry on Amazon. No obligation, guys. If you want to go have a look at the stuff, and also my daughter's stuff on her Redbubble account there. I showed you earlier. Check out the stuff. We like to support our local writers and artists. So please do go check out some stuff. Good morning, Two Gun. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a lot to get through, so I got all the advertisement for the local artists out there. If you're just joining us, look at the comments. There's links. It's a link to my daughter's latest artwork. She's going to be putting a whole bunch more stuff up there, so do go and check it out. And we're welcoming in a new addition to our family. Scarlet Rose will be born to Victoria in January, and we're just trying to get her the best start we possibly can. So I put a link to the registry. Do not feel obligated that you have to, but do go take a look. And if you can, that's awesome. We're just trying to give her the best start we can. Thank you, Two Gun. Thank you so much. Drive safely. I'm not worth a car crash. Thanks for joining us, man. So we have a whole bunch of stuff to get through. I showed you the Godzilla toy. If any of you came late, we got this awesome Godzilla toy that just hit from Funko Pops. And we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 5. Trade paperback hitting the stands. Are you a Twig fan? Twig has been so super hot. This is a very strange and wonderful telling of this alien creature and the life there. Scorched Volume 1. So far, what Scorched has gathered is all of this book for you right there. A team is born. They got a Spawn team going. A Spawn universe is happening. It's unfolding before our eyes. And Catwoman. Look at this classic Catwoman cover for Volume 1 of the new Catwoman series. How cool is that? All right? Great stuff. Trade paperbacks, graphics novels. Now, I'll tell you, we have some really major and very key variants for you today. These keys are wonderful. Pick them up if you can. Mostly we have one copy. It's first come, first serve every Wednesday here at the Comics Club. So there is this. This is Firefly. Keep Flying, #1. I believe it's a one-shot. And look at that amazing artwork. She's shattered like glass and she's breaking to pieces. That's pretty cool. I like it. Lord of the Jungle. We've got, they're going to be doing a new new Tarzan movie. It's in the works. It's in the works, people. Lord of the Jungle, #1. That is the 1 in 10 cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Armageddon game, The Alliance, issue #1. This is 1 in 10. And speaking of Turtles, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #34. This is a 1 in 10. My Little Pony has a new series, Classics Reimagined, it's called. It's got a little bit different artwork than they're used to there. The little this one's called Little Phillies in the My Little Pony world. And this one's a 1 in 10 variant cover. Hitting the stands. Godzilla, Monsters, and Protectors, All Hail the King, 1 in 10 variant cover. Godzilla is just hugely popular, and Fantastic Four is picking up heat big time because they've announced a show, and this is a 1 in 25. Fantastic Four #1s are hitting the stand today. So definitely, you do not want to miss the new Fantastic Four, and this is a 1 in 50. And it is Jack Kirby art that has been brought back to life for us. Jack Kirby, king of comic book art. He worked for Marvel and DC. That man, he helped create many of the major characters that you know. No, Stan Lee didn't do it all by himself. This is a 1 in 25. Sabretooth Exiles miniseries. Star Wars High Republic, 1 in 25, #2 variant cover. Marauders #8, a 1 in 10 design variant. This is a design of a couple different characters, Groove and Amass are their names. Spider-Man #2, the new Spider-Man series, so 1 in 25. Got Spider-Woman hanging out there in the side of a building. Don't you wish you could do that? That would be awesome. And speaking of Spider-Man, The Lost Hunt. Is it The Lost Hunt? It's The Lost Hunt, right? The Lost Hunt. I guess is that Kraven himself or Kraven's son? Kraven died a while back. Did they bring him back to life? I think it's Kraven's son. This is a 1 in 25 variant. Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, Judgment Day, Omega. We finally reached the end. Is this the end? Will this be the end? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. The comic books. Just when you think that they've finished the series, all of a sudden there's this special extra one they throw in. We'll see what happens. This is a 1 in 25 for Judgment Day, Omega. Batman Incorporated and Wildcats #1. Both have these embossed covers. Now, these are limited. In fact, they've already sold out. I tried to get restocks on more. There's none to be had. So what I have is what I've got. So these foil covers, if you didn't ask for one already, they're limit 1 per person of each one per day while supplies last. And I don't have a whole lot of them, and I can't get a restock. So I suggest if you're interested in these to get yourselves in here and pick them up today as quickly as you can. My favorite hero has always been Superman. My Grail, unfortunately, is Action Comics #1. So I will probably never own the original of it. And at one point, what drew me back into comics was when I heard, oh, well, thank you so much, Glitter and Duct Tape. We appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. We're looking very forward to seeing Scarlet Rose join the family in January. Gosh, I hope she has red hair with a name like that. You know, a lot of us in our family are gingers. I certainly hope she will be. But anyway, Superman was my favorite character, is my favorite character, and they've done a lot of things with Superman over time. And when they relaunched him after the Crisis on Infinite Earth with John Byrne doing him, it really drew me back into comics big time as an adult. And then they killed him off. They killed off the Silver Age Superman. Is it Silver Age? The Superman that came, the modern age Superman that came after, who had never had a childhood as Superboy or anything. So there, it's the 30th anniversary. That happened way back in 1992. It is the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman, and there's a whole bunch of anniversary stuff going on, including this, baby. Do you remember when they did it? They killed him. They put this bleeding symbol on the cover of this bag that included all kinds of fun stuff inside. This is the 30th anniversary. And what kind of goodies are in here? What kind of goodies are in here? We got the 30th anniversary special comic book itself, plus the Black Anniversary armband. Remember the original one? It had an armband in it. It was very cool. And it had some cards and other stuff. This one gets you the comic book and the armband. And there's this board in here. It's like a cardboard going on here. I'm not certain what it is. I don't want to spoil this for those who are planning on picking up one of these. I've only got a few. Supplies are thin on it. But if you are interested, get in here and get one. I don't want to open it up this week. Maybe I'll open up one next week on the show to show you what the content is. But we have that for you. So there are the variants that are hitting the stands today. Of course, we have the regular variants for all the different comic books. So I want to dive right into DC Comics, because there's really a lot of comic book covers to get to today, because, just like I say, there's a lot of special stuff going on. Superman's 30th anniversary special edition. Remember that cover? I believe that was the cover of, was it Justice League number 75? Was that it? Was the cover of this? Because a lot of them are homages to the old ones. This is a cool one. This one has a die-cut cover. And when you open it up, you got that evil creature in there, Doomsday. Yep, the one who temporarily defeated Superman back then. There he is again. A big, giant, menacing monster that even Superman nearly could not defeat. Death of Superman, there's a good one. And here, it's like this one, it's like it's from the Funeral for a Friend cover, if you remember that one. That was fun. Here's another one with Doomsday. Look at poor Superman down there. His head stomped. Holy cow. Superman's definitely having a bad day there. It was a bad day for him. And there they are going at it. Superman and Doomsday battling it out. So those are the offerings for the 30th anniversary. I hope you all will come in. This one here, by the way, is a wraparound cover. How cool is that? That's very cool. So I'm going to speed through the rest. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 6 of 7. We're almost there. We are almost there. So there's a whole bunch of covers. A whole bunch of covers for the 6th issue of this Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. So let me just show you. We got the Black Adam. They used this exact same cover on the second printing of Black Adam number 1. I hate when they do that. Come on, guys, give us some new art. It's cool. That's a real cool piece of art, but come on, something new. Something new. I like this one. That's a great one. Trinity on there, as they call Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. The Trinity. Did I just show that one? Oh my God, the stack. That's an extra one. I think. Okay, so That's those covers. All right, The Flash, Fastest Man Alive, issue number 3 of 3. We're summing it. We're doing it all, finishing it up here. It all gets wrapped up in this issue. They're doing a lot of flashbacks to the 90s this month. Got a couple of covers for Batgirls. Back in the 90s, for a little while, they did all these Dayglow covers, Dayglow orange and greens and things like that. So they're showing us those again. All these gimmicky things coming back to life. Die-cut covers, bagged comics, foil, holographic, all that stuff that people complained about back in the 90s, but now it's coming back and everybody loves it. I always love the gimmicky stuff. This is Blood Syndicate Season 1, issue number 6, a couple different covers. Multiversity Teen Justice number 6. Multiple covers of that as well. There's a Supergirl from an alternate universe. The whole tag team there. Looks like fun. The multiverse just keeps on going. And Batman, the Dayglow covers. I'm an easy mark for these gimmicky things. And Batman versus Robin with Dayglow covers. Dayglow orange. Is that what it is? Dayglow orange. But also with Batman versus Robin, we have this cover, which is pretty cool. And then there's also this cover. They just did a whole bunch of them. Here's another one. Batman versus Stephanie Brown. It's Batman versus Robin. And then how about this one? Batman versus Nightwing. Uh-oh. Family divided. Not going to have Thanksgiving dinner anymore. We'll never be civil again. Batman Red Hood. And Batman versus Robin on Batman versus Robin. But not to be outdone, there's this one. A Legacy Fulfilled, The Demon Rises. Is that Damian taking over for his grandfather? Dangerous stuff. Dangerous stuff. Wildcats, I showed you the embossed variant cover. Here's one with Grifter, is it? His name Grifter? And Wildcats. Wildcats number 1. And then there's this Wildcats number 1 as well. Superman, Son of Kal-El. And a Dayglow cover. I love that cover. That's a lot of fun. He's inside the mall, skateboarding, freaking everybody out. Damn kids. Double Nightfall featured. Nightfall number 1, double feature. Nightfall double feature. That's it. It's horror as you like it from Volt Comics. How did Volt get in there? That's not an indie. This is an indie. How did the indies get in with my DC Comics? A facsimile edition of Detective Comics where we first see the Robin joining the team. That's pretty cool, eh? Everybody should own one of those because the original will cost you, I don't know, what, 40, 50, 60, 100,000? How much? A huge amount of money. I don't know off the top of the head, but a huge amount. The New Golden Age. Number 1. They're going to be introducing some sort of team called the 13, I believe, in that series. So there's also this cover for that. That looks like fun. All red. The artist all red. And this one looks like Dr. Fate is having a bad day. Batman Incorporated, issue number 2. It looks like I believe we got a new character introduced in this one as well. Batman Urban Legends. Is that Lois on the cover? Is that supposed to be Lois? No. Who is that? Who is that on the cover there? Oh, it's Montoya. So there you go. Urban Legends. I like that one. My favorite cover there. And also Batman Urban Legends. That's a fun cover. Wheelman of Gotham. Nice House on the Lake, issue number 11. Wonder Woman's got her Dayglow cover too. Look at that. Dayglow Wonder Woman. And then this one for Wonder Woman. And this one for Wonder Woman. It's the 50th anniversary of Nubia, by the way. Yes, that character came along a long, long time ago. They've revived her this past couple of years. There's DC for you guys and gals. That's what we have for them. And Marvel. Marvel is bringing us back a new Fantastic Four series. And we started off with Fantastic Four #1 with multiple covers. Some really great stuff here. A close-up look at Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And you have this offering. I don't know who the artist is, but it's pretty fun. Fantastic Four here. Check out this one. This is really great. What a great depiction of Mr. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Here's another one. Got Alex Ross is just tearing it up. I love Alex Ross's art. Really do. There's another one. Probably saw this on the cover of Marvel Previews this past month. And of course, if you want to be your own artist, we got some blank ones for you. You be the artist, or get this, take it to a show and have the artist or writers sign it for you. Maybe do a sketch for you. Never know, they might. Can't hurt to ask. Front and back. Spider-Man local comic shop. Local comic shop day is coming up. I have a Spider-Man for that one. And then Spider-Man #2, one of the regular covers. All kinds of people down there. All kinds of spiders. This one, I like this cover. This is pretty cool. All kinds of action going on there. I think we get do we get a new Goblin here? There's been rumors of a new Goblin hitting the stands. So, this is Legion of X, issue #7. It has a couple covers as well. Yes, we love the Fantastic Four. What a great family dynamic they have. So much fun. Especially, the banter that goes on between Johnny and Ben. You got to love that. Marauders. Issue #8. Black Panther. We have a new Black Panther coming up. Black Panther movie hitting soon. Wakanda Forever. Right? Gotta go check that out. Any of you seen Black Adam movie? I haven't seen it yet. I've had a lot of people who told me it's excellent. What do you think? Let me know. Give me your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to enter our drawing by our monthly drawing by putting a comment down below. That gets you your entry that you need. You can get up to 5 entries this month because there's 5 new comic book days this month. Gotta love that. Those are the new Venom comics, by the way. I'm rushing through here. I got in trouble last week for the show running too long. Staff gets antsy when I don't get finished on time. X-Men Legends. Speaking of facsimile editions, this book introduces Deadpool for the very first time. New Mutants #94. There was a time when I had a stack of these about, yay big. And they sold off over the years, because that's what I do. I supply the comic books to all the hobbyists out there. I'm a hobbyist too, but my job as comic book pusher is to get them into your hands. So here's a facsimile edition of the book that we could not afford the original of, but we can afford this one. It's only $3.99. Pick it up. It's Deadpool's very first appearance in comic books. Pretty cool, Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt. This looks like a good story. I've got to read this. I was always a fan of Kraven. And I believe this is Kraven's son coming after him, I believe. I don't know for sure. Does anybody know for sure? Is it his son? Is it Kraven's son? Because I thought Kraven was spending some time dead. The Amazing Spider-Man is a local comic shop cover. Local comic shop day. Support your local comic shops. Not just the Comics Club. I know the urge is to only support us, but you should support all the comic shops out there. Wherever you are, support your local comic shops. There you go. Spider-Man. That's a cool cover. Look at that. Wow. And this one, he's coming up out of the grave. Whoa. Avengers 62. Avengers Judgment Day. Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day Omega. We're wrapping it up here, kids. But you know, these stories never end. They keep cropping up again and again in the future. Characters will come back. Enemies will try to destroy the universe again. Star Wars, speaking of the universe, Star Wars. What Mr. Happy? Mr. Happy said he was supposed to jump in earlier with Fantastic. He's very anxious to get in here and show us that the secret word for the week is fantastic. All you have to do is tell us the secret word when you're checking out, and one item will be discounted to just 15% off. If you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, it's 20% off any single item, one per person per day while supplies last. Some restrictions apply. Please inquire. Thank you, Mr. Happy. We appreciate it. All right, there it is. That's the secret word. Damage Control, hitting the stands, issue number 4. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty, issue number 6. A couple different covers for you. I'm hearing sounds from my phone. Oh, good Lord. Advertisements. They never seem to stop. Sabretooth and the Exiles, issue number 1. And this cover of that. Pretty cool. Moon Knight. Get your Moon Knight fix for Moon Knight number 17 today. Moon Knight number 17. All right. I'm looking forward to that copy. Ghost Rider. And it's not just these two. This next one coming up, I really, really enjoyed this cover. Look at this. This romantic moment between this hot-headed hero and this, I don't know. She looks dangerous. I don't know, man. This one looks dangerous. You might want to stay away from her. Anybody recognize that character? All right. We've got some indies here. We got still have time. We're getting close. Staff will be here hounding me to get finished if I don't get done soon. I'm trying to get through them here. I showed you this one earlier. How we got into the other stack, I don't know, but there it is again. Nightfall double feature, some horror from Vault Comics. Absolutely great stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 134. I really am loving that cover. That is such a cool cover. Really like it. Lots of drama going on there. Speaking of Turtles, we got the Armageddon game, The Alliance, issue number 1. Vault Comics, known for their horror. They have Heart Eyes. This is a really bizarre box of cupcakes there. Holy cow. Look at that. Can you imagine opening up a box of cupcakes and this is what you see? That's pretty wild. All right, stop with the advertisements. Leave me alone. I'm doing the show here. Applause off. End After End, issue number 3. Horror as you like it. Oh, speaking of Heart Eyes, here. I'll put this up there and you can freeze frame it later and read what it says. Cities of Magic. A giant mushroom cropping up there or something? What's going on there? Killcella. Looks like a murder mystery. What do you think? Godzilla, Monsters, and Protectors, all hail the king. Godzilla has just taken off in recent times. It's always been a popular monster. But Artist Elite presents issue number 4. Some fun stuff there. That looks fun. My Little Pony, I showed you. Classics Reimagined. New series. Fun stuff from our childhood coming back to haunt us, perhaps. Garbage Pail Kids. Is that haunting enough? There's another one. This is Origins, number 2. Look at the whole group of maniacs. Things made mothers cringe all across America. Lord of the Jungle, issue number 1. We got several different covers to show you. Yes, Godzilla and horror. Great stuff, right? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm looking forward to this new Tarzan movie. And if you guys are interested, I've got a lot of older Tarzan comic books. Some really great stuff. I highly recommend it. Back when comics were drawn like they're never been drawn before or since. Star Trek. To boldly go. This is Boom Comics Specs number 1. Something about these glasses. There's something about these glasses that show people things that they otherwise may not have been able to see. What do you think of that? Would you like to go to Mars? What if you were terminally ill and you had a chance to go to Mars? That's what the story's about. That sounds pretty interesting. Dark Ride. This is a horror story. It takes place at an amusement park. That is one carousel I don't think I want to ride on. Yikes. Dark Ride. Did I do this one too quickly? Dark Interlude. Again, it's all about the horror these days, people. Horror has just taken over as the genre of choice. Grim fairy tales. In a rather sexy presentation. This is the 2022 Holiday Pinup Special. If you'd like to have your holidays with a little bit of cheesecake, well, there you go. Grim fairy tales. Oh, goodness. Put on some clothes there. Gonna catch a cold. Gun Honey. This is Gun Honey issue number 3. This is a Kaya. Very colorful cover. I'm liking that. Very colorful. There it is. We found it. And there's this one. Oh, one of the variants I missed earlier was Specs. This is a number 1 unlockable variant, which we thought was missing, but there it is. Lady Hell. This is issue number 3. I like that cover there. That is really cool. It looks very dark. And this one is a cosplay cover of Lady Hell. She'll be teaming up with Lady Death soon. Love Everlasting. This goes on and on. This spoof of the old romance covers, you know. It's so funny to read what they say. That's just hilarious. Okay, minor threats. These are not major threats. These are minor threats. This one's all foily and shiny. The minor threats will take care of it. Radiant Black. Issue number 19. No, I'm a fan of Jay Lee's art. I think he's an amazing artist. This is his art on Seven Sons. He just has an amazing style. Really, really gorgeous artwork. This one from Dark Horse called Shock Shop. See, I'm not kidding when I say that horror has taken over comic books just about. Anything that's not DC and Marvel is not superhero stuff going on. It's horror. Horror is the big thing for independent comic books these days. Not that Marvel and DC don't touch horror. They do, but the independent companies, wow, they're just flooded with it. After School, we got this for the art on the back. Guy looks distressed. Star Hinge, Book 1. That Geiger art thing going there. Pretty cool. Looks like a old Viking here. some sort, old warrior of some sort. And then Soldier Stories. Soldier Stories features 4 compelling tales of military conflict, all written by veterans who served from Vietnam era to Afghanistan. These first-person accounts of real-life warfare have been reimagined across a variety of genres, from sci-fi to horror to personal memoir. That looks really interesting. If you're a war fan or a person who maybe experienced any of those conflicts, you might want to have a look at this. Unnatural Blue Blood, issue number 4, gets the last word on the show, or gets the last show on the show. So there we have it, kids. That's the offerings for this week. I really do appreciate you joining us. I hope you can make it into the Comics Club. We are going to be open on Sundays all the way through December. I will be closed on Christmas Day, though. So if you come knocking on Christmas Day, I will be home with family. Sorry. But great stuff. I hope to see you guys all soon. Everything will be out on the stands shortly. So be sure to join us. I added some links in the sidebar here, and I'll add them down below so that you can go have a look at those. Welcome our new edition, Scarlet Rose, coming soon in the new year. It's possible she could come sooner, but she's supposed to be here in January. And my daughter's new artwork being offered. And she'll be putting up a whole bunch of other stuff on Redbubble. So one more look at that. Please go have a look at Aubrey's stuff. She will be putting more stuff up there as time goes by. So do please have a look. All right, guys. Thank you so much. There you go. All right. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you guys next time at the Comics Club.